Good evening, freedom fighters. It is 3:54 p.m. East Coast time, May 13th, 2025. Been really debating on whether making this video or not. What I'm seeing taking place this year is most unusual forest fires across the planet like I've never seen. Energy belts of energy across the United States. That's not necessary to see the rain, but it is necessary to control our weather. Let's zoom in on some of this energy. Is this necessary to seed the rain? For real? Next rads that are just 40, 50 miles apart, some of these, when they overlap, their energy overlaps 150 miles. Is this necessary to seed the rain? That's my question to these weathermen. Why is Texas turned up so much right now? The question why, I have so many questions for these people, and no, we cannot get any answers. They'll just call it birds or bugs. That's not rain, that's energy. Lots of my videos have copyright issues taking place all of a sudden. My friend copies our videos and reposts them, and if they get one more strike, they will lose their YouTube platform as well. It's funny how we're punished for showing the truth. Copyright strikes, they can take anything down. Everybody's being copyrighted on these platforms. It's about showing the truth is what they're stopping. Okay, right this minute, we're at May 13th. This is spring. Summer doesn't start till the summer solstice in June. Most people don't understand the planet and how the days are longer and shorter. But our longest day is June 20th, 21st, right in there. It is not supposed to be 90 degrees in Fargo, North Dakota at this moment, or 95 degrees in Winnipeg, Canada at this moment. You know what I'm saying? These are very unusual temperatures for springtime. And the only reason you see these green spots is the water is so cold. (106). How about because they have the microwave turned up and they can push this southerly wind to the north at very high rates of speed with these machines. Last night, I want to go over the last 24 hours in Florida here. Heavy chemtrailing as I was going shrimping, some of the heaviest I've seen. At midnight or so, I noticed one of their red rockets going up for the Starlink, one of the largest weapon systems on the planet. They have the last 2 full moon nights, they have released these rockets. And at one point, I swore I seen a rocket coming from Virginia. As soon as they get high enough, I can see over the horizon. Let's go over that real quick. This is yesterday evening at 4:40. I had just left the house at 4:30. Let's go back a little bit farther. It seemed like it started all of a sudden, but they were from 2 o'clock on. You can see heavy chemtrail activity over Florida. Individual lines there. There's one. They're very distinct. But when I went to work, it was nonstop. And when I got offshore here and looked back, you could just see how many lines they were over Florida. But they sprayed us heavy. There's some of the heaviest spray. And I was already at the dock and leaving at this time. at 7 o'clock. And at dark, I was probably offshore here somewhere. But it was just most unusual. And then it cleared up all of a sudden. I mean, quick. Like it was cloudy and then it cleared out. And then the rocket went up from over here. And yeah, it was red. They're more red than I remember as a child. I've been in Cocoa Beach one year while the rocket went up. Very cool to see. Alrighty. Can't believe they don't show Coco. But sad part, everybody screams like, "Oh, it's just ice. It's not real." The little tiny country of United Kingdom is planning on blocking out their sun to slow climate crisis. They're like 1% of the planet. What are they going to do to save anything? And they act like they've never sprayed, but they've been doing it the whole time. The $56 million program for that little tiny country. That's incredible. They act like it's new, but here's them talking about it in 2009 and 10 as well. $62 million project for a little tiny island that's nothing. I mean, it's just no amount of people whatsoever, and no amount of area that you can control the planet with. You know what I mean? Lunatics, man. These scientists are lunatics. See, this is from this year, I believe. I'm not sure the date on this one, but it's from the UK Parliament. What kills me when they start talking about examples, ocean fertilization. We have massive red tides in the Gulf of Mexico that has wiped out almost all inshore fisheries, and they blame it on the poor sugarcane farmers that has destroyed a lot of our inshore waterways. But there's something way bigger than some farmer or even the millions of acres of pristine yards they never mention. These people are doing this on a massive level, adding to it. Mad scientists. Talking about spraying stuff in the sky, when everybody say it's just ice for years. You know, they break my heart, these people. No studying. Look it up. It's very easy. The slap in their face, they just don't want to know the truth. Space mirrors, this spray is the space mirrors. I wouldn't doubt they wouldn't put something up there too. Like I said, I watched satellites go up again last night on full moon. We're in trouble, my friends. In more ways than one. Massive fires. I believe we're looking at Russia. These are giant. These are massive fire systems. 93,000 acres, 29,000, 22,000, 29, 69. These are massive, and they have been burning for days. To say the least, we are in trouble. Half a million acres on fire in Russia. But that's not all that's on fire, is it? Many places across Canada, United States, and Mexico is on fire as well. But this is live. These clouds are the most unusual things I've ever seen. They don't go anywhere. Let's put them in motion. How it created it. You can see the same frequencies all through this, but this area, man, it just doesn't. The cloud doesn't go anywhere. It's the machine on. Really weird. But let's look at the fires. This is live today at 3:40. this about 25 minutes ago. Canada, you have huge fires taking place, out of control, being held. 11,000 acres, zero containment. I guarantee you can get a job being a fireman right now, firefighter. Let's see. What else is on fire? I see smoke here too. I wanted to go back in time on this. Let's go back in time over Canada and Minnesota. It was burning yesterday, and it does not seem like it's burning the day before. Much. Oh, I just feel bad for people losing their homes and properties. Look how big it gets quick there. That's pretty instant, isn't it? May 12th, this is yesterday. Why is it always around noon these fires start? Another one starts to the south. We're in trouble to say the least, my friends. They're going to burn Canada just like last year. Wow, 68,000 acres out of control. I get a clear day there anytime. See the ripples. I see a lot of the news media speaking about these, like, look at the mackerel skies. They're beautiful. Oh, I want to hang these people from a tree. Fills me with great grief to know what they're doing to our planet. The man-made storm for the past few days in Florida, we've had nothing but drought. I mean, no rain, and they have swamped us out in 2 days. 2 days they created this rain system. Most ripples and stuff I ever seen in it too. So much I want to show y'all each day, but I know it's just a wasted breath anymore because they have us censored on every level. There's a lot of fires. You zoom in, there's way more fires than it's showing. I see the smoke when I'm offshore. I can see the smoke over the horizon. It's not flat, people. I know they got y'all believing in some crazy stuff because they don't want you to know about the incredible technology that surrounds our planet, but I can see the smoke beyond the horizon in Florida when I leave. You know, I can only see Florida 10 miles offshore and then the towers. When I'm in Alaska, I can see the mountains 100 miles. When I'm offshore of Fairbanks, good Lord. Fairweather mountain range is 15,000 feet. I can see that thing 100 miles away. Florida, I can't see 10 miles, but you can see the smoke and the towers of them lighting it on fire. The silence is deafening from my friends. We're going to drive this bus until the wheels fall off. I just hope they realize that I tried to save us all. And I have been for a very long time, way longer than these experiments with Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Just a little over a year trying to get this information out, but I've been trying to tell my friends for almost 15 years, falling on deaf ears. Their biggest thing, there's nothing we can do about it, but I guarantee if we keep saying there's nothing we can do about it, there will be never anything we can do about it. You cannot dig the hole without grabbing the shovel. These technologies, unless the reckoning comes, these technologies will control humans for thousands of years. They will own anything they want. They will just take it from us. Good morning to my friend in Australia, 6 a.m. where she is, 6, and it is 4 p.m. here, 4 a.m. in the Philippines. And on that note, oh my God, the ripples. The machine is on. Why are there so many prescribed burns? Why do we help the evil ones destroy our lands? Why do we need to burn the beautiful land? I never understood that as a kid. My dad worked for the forestry, and I seen him burn these massive forests down and clear cut it. Some of it didn't make sense to me why we destroyed the forest. Anyhow, I was just glaring around here, looking around. Oh my goodness, the lack of knowledge will be our downfall. Commercial Fisherman standing by. Hadn't made any videos in a while just because I think it's a lost cause, but I appreciate each and every one of your comments still. I read them all. Incredible donations that has come through this past year or so. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have truly helped me keep the lights on. And I have a couple of true angels out there that's kept me fed and the roof over my head. And I know our time is very limited, but I appreciate each and every one of your effort and the videos y'all are making. We need to keep it up till they flip the switch off. Commercial Fisherman standing by. Sorry to bring great grief at everything I present. When I see the beauty of the dolphins and all last night, it's not even worth showing. They're burning people out of house and home as we speak. Commercial Fisherman standing by. Y'all have a good day, good night, good morning, or good evening, whatever timeline you happen to be on. Commercial Fisherman out.